Welcome to Unphrased, Episode 3. I'm your host, Freddie Hunt. I'm the Director of SEO and Content Marketing at Oneupweb, a full-service digital marketing agency in Traverse City, Michigan. Thank you for tuning in to our third episode of Unphrased. And I was just telling our contestants that I can't believe it's already Episode 3, and I really feel that each episode is getting better and better each week. So here are the rules in case you haven't seen this before. Every episode, we examine what's trending in the world. So we use Google Trends to identify one trend and find 5 key phrases associated with that trend. I then give clues to the contestants so they can try to guess what that key phrase is, and they win by guessing the key phrase. They get 1 point for each correct answer, and they get only one guess until all of the other contestants have guessed or until another clue is revealed. Are there any questions from the contestants?
Nope.
All right. Well then, let's meet the contestants. Let's start with Christina Marbury. Christina, can you say something about yourself?
Hey everybody, I won Unphrased last week, so I'm here to defend my throne.
That's right. Christina is the defending champ. She's hard to beat. She is on the SEO and content team, so she's more familiar with keyword research than most of the other contestants here. So welcome, Christina, and good luck. Next up, we have April Danielson, an account manager at Oneupweb. April, can you say hello and tell us the last store you bought something from?
Well, hello. I'm here to help take Christina off the throne today. And the last store I bought something from, technically Costco, but if you're not thinking groceries, it would be Amazon.
Next up, we have Molly Tyling. Molly, can you say hello? Tell us what you do at Oneupweb.
Hello, everyone. I'm Molly, and I'm on the sales and marketing team for Oneupweb. And I have now decided to take my talents on screen rather than just screaming at my computer when you guys are live.
Well, welcome, Molly. And where was the last store you shopped?
I had a great shopping spree at Home Goods the other day.
And finally, we got JD on the line. JD, tell us what you do at Oneupweb.
Hi, I'm a developer, so I'm really just here not only to take the throne, but to give us any voice. I speak for the developer community at large.
Well, we're happy to have you. And where's the last place you went shopping?
I actually had a birthday a little bit ago, and I bought 10 books. So it's quarantine time, so it's a good time to read.
Stock up on books from the bookstore. Wonderful. And who do you have there on your lap?
This is Isaiah, and he just turned 2 and is the current ruler of the home. So he just does what he wants when he feels like doing it.
Well, welcome, Isaiah. Maybe you can help that out. All right. Well, let's get started. The trend we're going to be playing on this week is what does. Google Trends shows a pretty significant lift in what does searches right around the time the pandemic hit. I think everyone just felt very uncertain, had a lot of questions at that time, so they're going to Google to find the answers to those questions. So I think in this episode, we're really going to explore some of the mysteries of the universe, what we are asking Google, what we are afraid to ask each other even. Unphrased is the game show that gives you a glimpse into the human psyche through the lens of search data. And I think that this trend is perfect. So are you ready for the first clue?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. And I think Christina Marbury, since she is the defending champion, she can have the first guess right off the bat. Christina, what do you think the top searched what does phrase is? And we're talking about in the US on Google.
Oh man, what does COVID stand for?
That is a good guess, but that is incorrect. And for this one, we have 2 unofficial sponsors. We have SEMrush as an unofficial sponsor, and we have Google Trends as an unofficial sponsor. This particular phrase is sponsored by SEMrush, and that just means that this is average search volume. So it's not necessarily related to a recent event. It is a question that people have been Googling well before COVID ever hit.
All right.
Oh man.
That might help you a little bit. It doesn't mean it's not related to COVID because there's certainly a lot of search volume for those terms. But this one is brought to us by SEMrush, so it might not be directly related to COVID. All right, now I'll open it up to everybody else.
It's so broad.
Third word begins with an S.
What does SMH mean?
What does what?
SMH mean?
You are right, Molly. What does SMH mean?
I've had to look that up before.
There are nearly 201,000 US-based searches for
Wow.
this acronym.
Wow.
Wow.
And as we're all texting, slacking, tweeting, yes, these acronyms are very, very popular. So a follow-up question, Molly, you have the opportunity to double your points here. What does SMH mean?
Shaking my head.
That is correct. Ding, 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 Molly, you get 2 points.
Woo!
And here's Steve Harvey. He is kind of an idol of mine. One day I hope to be as good of a game show host as he is. All right, congratulations, Molly, on the board, leading 2-0. The next key phrase we're going to play. What does, third word begins with an I. Third word.
What does IMO mean?
Nope, that's not right. Good guess, but not correct.
Good guess.
Yeah, I know. I'm just keeping with the trend. What does impeach mean?
Ah.
What does impeachment mean?
Yeah.
You said impeach, but I'll give it to you. It's close enough.
Thank
A
you.
lot of people are wondering, what exactly does impeachment mean? This likely picked up a ton of search volume when our president was on trial. A lot of people wondering, what does impeachment actually mean? 135,000 US-based Google searches each month. Again, this data is brought to us from our unofficial sponsor, SEMrush. All right, looking at the leaderboard, Molly Tyling with 2 points, JD on the board with 1, April and Christina 0. Come on, April, come on, Christina. I have a feeling you'll get this next one. All right, this one's a little different. I'm going to give you the trend, and you have to tell me what this means. So this, the fingers pointed together symbol, these past 90 days has shown a tremendous trend, plus 5,000% increase in search frequency compared to the 90 days before that.
Is
What
that
does
stay at home?
social distancing mean?
No. What does the fingers pointing together mean if somebody uses that emoji?
Oh.
Or on
Blaming
TikTok
others,
or on
pointing
Slack?
fingers.
Oh, they're searching.
All right, so let's just go down the board. We'll start with the leader, JD. You get the first guess.
So I'm supposed to answer somebody will search for something and the answer is the fingers?
People are searching this query. They want to know what this emoji means. So I'm asking you, do you know what it means?
What does mean staying at home?
Okay, good guess. We'll go to Molly.
Blaming someone, pointing fingers. I don't know.
That's a good guess. Christina?
No.
Oh, man, this is tricky. I don't know enough about text language, apparently.
Yeah.
I think it has to do with keeping your distance from each other.
Okay, so another social distancing. Okay, April?
Gosh, I'm not cool enough to know all this lingo. Does it mean like no touching?
So another no touching, keep your distance.
Yeah.
Okay, interesting. So has anyone actually received this in a text message or in a message anywhere? No?
No.
All right. Well,
Oh, TikTok.
according to Google, or according to Quora, I should say, which has the featured snippet in the search results, it means you hope somebody won't get mad at you. It's almost like you're nervously kind of tapping your fingers together. But apparently it's a very popular emoji. People are using it, and even more people are wondering what the heck it actually means.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah, so there you go. If you learned anything during this episode, it is what this emoji means.
I also learned what SMH means.
Like I said, this is a super, super relevant game show that we have today. Probably our best episode ever. All right, so nobody got any points for that. So the scoreboard is the same. JD 2, Molly 1, Christina and April 0. All right, our next key phrase.
Yeah, no, I think you flip-flop those.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I'll take it.
Molly
I should
has
get a
2,
point.
JD has 1, Christina and April have 0. Sorry, Molly. All right, so this one, key phrase number 4. What does third word begins with or is the?
Is it what does the fox say?
Oh my goodness gracious. Molly is on fire. What does the fox say?
Kind of sad I got
About
that right.
110,000 US-based searches a month. Yeah, this viral video is still well searched.
Why are people still looking for this?
I haven't thought about that video in years.
Oh my God.
Well, I rewatched it this morning just so just so it was fresh on my mind, and it's still worth searching for. So Molly running away with the lead, 3 points. JD 1, Christina and April 0. All right, are we ready for the final key phrase of the day? This might be my favorite. What time does blank?
Is this like a Google Trends one or?
This is also by search volume. So this is sponsored by SEMrush. People generally searching for this year round.
What time
I
is
don't know
it?
what you're
The
stopping
sunset.
Sunset? Yeah, that's what I was gonna
and
say.
say, what
April,
time
what
does
did you-
Costco open?
What time does Costco open? Very good. Those aren't right. So we can reveal another clue unless JD, you want to give it a whirl.
What time does dinner start?
What time does?
Can I go again or no? What
Yep.
time does the sun rise?
Another clue is revealed.
Target open.
Close.
Oh,
Does Target close?
I'm sorry, April. You can't guess again.
Aw.
what time is
What
Target?
time does Target close?
Yes. What time does Target close?
Oh my gosh, I Googled that the other day too.
There you go. Well, you were one of 74,000
74.
people who Google that each
Wow.
month. I think that's just remarkable. And a lot of you guessed what time does the sun set. I found it very interesting that there are just as many people Googling what time does the sun set as there are people Googling what time does Target close.
Wow.
It's important.
So as sure as the sun will set,
Target will
Target will close. But what time? I don't know. Molly, you Googled it. What time does Target close?
I think, well, it was 8 o'clock, but I don't know if that's still current.
And I assume there's more people Googling that now because stores have such wonky hours. So this one might actually be rather timely. But generally, people are wondering, what time does Target close? They got to get that last minute Target run in. And April, I will say you were right on track. I'm sorry this
I
didn't
feel like I
work
should get
out
a
for you.
sympathy point.
The Costco guess
Never have a point.
point. In fact, Costco wasn't far behind. There are about 60,500 US-based Google searches a month for what time does Costco close?
I have definitely Googled that.
Mhm.
But Target apparently is more popular than Costco. So wow, no need for a tiebreaker this week. Molly running away with the lead, 4 points. JD 1, Christina 0, and April 0. Better luck next time, guys. Molly, who would you like to thank?
I would like to thank Google for answering all my questions, really.
That's great. Well, the whole impetus of this game is keyword research. We're constantly doing keyword research, and as we're combing through the data, we find a lot of really peculiar and entertaining phrases, and we thought that we would share those phrases with you. I know we learned a couple of acronyms on this call. We learned what time Target closes. We know there are just as many people searching for what time does the sun set as there are people searching for what time does Target close. So these are just random facts that we come across and just find it very, very interesting. And that's one of the things I love about content marketing is just the glimpse into the human psyche that we sometimes get while we're doing research for our clients. So thank you guys all for tuning in today. Thank you to the contestants. Christina, it was a good run. Molly, you've earned an invitation back for next episode. So congratulations. And please leave comments on this video and like it and share it and all of that, because I want to keep playing this. We're going to reassess, how popular this game show is. But if you think we should continue with an episode 4, let us hear about it. All right. Thank you. That's all the time we have for today.